and then they both do it. And meanwhile, this camel's like, I've got no family, no home. I wander the woods looking for someone to love me. And these two are like fucking breaking it down behind him.
Like, yo, this sick camel's got beats.
It's so funny.
Beth, you never disappoint in terms of great points to just turn on recording.
Where did you get me?
I got no home and no family.
Anyway, go watch the Raggedy Ann musical movie. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think one day we should compile all of our like pre-recording bids. Maybe exempt a few, but you know.
Like Crunchyroll?
No, Crunchyroll needs to be there.
No, Crunchyroll needs to be like the first, middle, and last one in there.
I like that. Dear listener and dear patron, I believe Charlie suggested that we put together like the season 3, but it's just the recaps. Like you just tell the entirety of season 3, but only through the next episode's recap.
That's gonna be like 127 recaps.
That's all well and good, but you'll never know how it ends because we don't recap the end of the season.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to do like an epilogue recap.
Yeah.
It'd be a good like Spark Notes edition of the podcast. I'd listen to it.
The thing is, I think it would, if we did it right now for season 3, I think it would be 6 hours long.
Yeah.
I mean, that's quicker than listening to all the episodes. So.
That's fair.
We make so much fucking content. Anyway, we're on Beth Watch.
Welcome to Beth Watch. Actually, before we actually get into it, when I was looking for my notes hastily, I found what looks like, do you remember when Chris was going to the airport and you joked about the Chris airport adventure, and then you were like, that's actually not happening? Well, apparently I took it upon myself to come up with some concepts for an airport adventure. I thought I'd share them with you.
When did Chris almost have an airport adventure?
Chris had his 45-minute airport adventure. There's an episode, it's called Chris Goes to the Airport.
It's literally, we joked, it's when this party split.
Yeah, it's when the party split.
You flew to California to, like, with your brother? Or no, I'm sorry, you went to Virginia to get stalked by
You went to California. Chris goes back to California.
No, you went to Virginia, got stalked by Anderson, by Anderson, Atticus, and Cornelius, with Mouse. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is gold, and I really think that we should restructure our podcast around these 3 things.
Okay.
We have Too Many Hats Guy, a man robbing people of their hats and convincing them that they were his all along. We have Rude Talking Pigeon, who asks passerbys to prove that he didn't just become a magical talking pigeon. And then Child, in brackets, leaves to get a snack and comes back from, quote, airport lounge minibar, unquote, with a solid gold sandwich.
All right, I'm all in. We can actually cancel I Spy. We can just do that one instead today.
Great. I really want to be the pigeon who talks rudely to people and asks them to prove that he didn't just become a magical talking pigeon a minute ago.
I would love to be the hat guy. I think that's a really fun role to play.
Chris, no, and Mark, I need you to be Chris.
No, Chris is gone.
Chris
is already on the plane.
Yeah, you have to be the sandwich kid with your son.
No.
You could be Chris.
I'm gonna be the sandwich.
Guys,
that's pretty good.
I love you all. I'm actually really excited to play I Spy. Can we get into I Spy? I fucking love this trio.
All right, I need you to tell me what happened last time, because most of us don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay, last time on I Spy, first of all, thank you to our wonderful $5 and $10 patrons who support this content. They get it every month. Thank you guys. We love you. Last time on I Spy.
Reggie.
Give me 1 second. I gotta get this fucking cat away from fire. Go.
Oh my god. Okay, so our beloved team of Briar, Braisley, and Kevin Strongle joined forces with Team Pizza Oven. That was not their name, but we got Calzone, we got Mercine, and we got Pepperoni, also known as Ronnie. And we went to a kitchen with them. Someone got really fucked up on soda pop. Someone tried to rob something and someone else got knocked unconscious. I believe it was Ronnie got knocked unconscious and Kevin carried Ronnie around. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Then we found the snail tube and we realized that the reason that the John was mad at us is because Kevin Strongle did pull-ups on his magic fucking snail tube and broke it.
You gotta stay swollen.
So then we tracked down John so Kevin could apologize and we can try and get out of here. And then oh my god, they had a name that we told a really funny joke about.
I can remind you if you can't remember it.
Yeah, it had something to do with a location. That was the joke, but I don't remember what their team name is.
Team Maidenmallow?
Yeah, because they were Maidenmallow. Thank you, Beth. And then Team Maidenmallow decided they were going to try and kill our dear beloved best friend, Johnjohnjohnjohn.
Yeah, and that's where we find ourselves. Johnjohnjohn, also known as Wayward, is hiding behind a dresser, wearing a pink robe, like one of those long satin robes with like the pink fuzzies. The hem.
I remember. Beth, did I say I was going to tackle one of them?
Oh yeah, that's what you're doing. You were aggressively about to tackle Calzone.
Okay, thank you. Great. No time.
Yeah,
like the
Calzone's not
present.
looking at you. She is gloating as Wayward is just like, nope, that's not me. Please leave.
Okay, Beth.
Yeah.
Should I tell you what I want to do first?
Yeah, tell me what you want to do, and then tell me what you rolled.
Okay. I would like to, in one swift action, kind of swoop behind Calzone. Hand number one, big beefy hand number one, grab gun hand and point it straight down. Remember, Braisley Sherman, freakishly strong. Hand number two, chokehold around Calzone from the back. And finally, maneuver Calzone to be directly in between the rest of Team Maidenmallow and our dear friend John.
Okay, I'm going to need 3 separate rolls for all that.
Okay, well, my first roll to disarm is an extreme success.
Okay.
My second roll is a hard success.
All right.
So that would be chokehold. And reposition roll is another extreme success.
Okay. So, Zoni is gloating and paying you absolutely no mind as you warp behind her like a shadow. And as you said, one swift motion, grab her gun hand, point it down, bring your other arm across her little neck because she's very short, and then twist her so that she is facing the twins.
Yes.
Okay. She garbles something and pulls the trigger twice. So let's see what happens there. Sorry, I pulled out a bunch of dice and then I dropped them on the floor and I decided that probably will be a later Mies problem. All right. Really quickly. Braisley, can you just make me a dodge roll?
I'd love to. Feel free to jump in at any time, guys. Don't mind me.
Kevin's a lover, not a fighter.
Extreme success.
Okay, here's what happens. As you pull her aside and she angrily garbles something and shoots, you hear a scream. And it's coming from Calzone because she shot herself in the foot. The other one misses your foot by an absolute inch. And she drops the gun she's holding as Myrcene points her gun confusedly at you, and Ronnie just stands frozen.
Who's pointing the gun?
Myrcene is pointing the gun at Braisley, who is quite a number of heads taller than Zoni. So, unfortunately, it's not exactly an unclear shot. I just wanted to let you know. But you do have Calzone restrained and screaming because she shot herself in the foot. Yeah, Wayward pokes his head around the cabinet and is like, "Oh, we don't condone violence here, fellas. Hey, can you guys get them out of here?"
Anything for you, John. It's not my voice, but it's called
good.
dedication to John. So
he wipes the tear from his eyes. He doesn't have any eyes, but he wipes a tear anyway.
John,
I understand what he means with that, and I go for it.
Hey, Wait, John!
Yeah.
John, can you let them go?
Guys, that's... Man, I really hate to be that guy, but that's not really my thing.
John!
It's not what you want from me! I can't! I don't know how! I don't know! He, like, curls up behind the bureau. And Myrcene is like, what is happening right now? And Ronnie is like, what do we do? Zoni is like, shoot them!
Don't shoot anybody. Hold on.
John stands up and he dramatically like leans against the cabinet and he goes, I wasn't always this way. I didn't pick this life. I probably maybe should have been an actor or a singer-songwriter or a producer or a writer or an artist. Maybe an actor, but no. Now I'm gestures to all of himself.
John, what the fuck? I'm still, I like try and like crane my neck to look. John, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
My name is Wayward. I only know how to get people lost.
John, I'm pretty sure we found the entrance like 4 times.
Maybe you did. Well, I guess I kind of know where it is. All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Just he starts sidestepping. Ronnie is still trailing him with her gun, and she's like, "Hey, if you could just, I'm just gonna make a quick call," and then he just like sidles over to a red button on the wall that he slams. A little speaker pops out and goes, "What?" And Wayward goes, "Hide and seek, hide and seek, hide and seek," and the voice of the speaker goes, "Okay." And immediately, a door pops up next to where John is standing, is thrown open, and Avocado Squashadoo walks in, looks at John, and then looks at the rest of you guys and goes,
"Okay."
Was that the cute town hall guy?
Yeah.
Yup.
Avocado Squashadoo?
Hey, you were Braisley?
Why do you need a snail tube if you just have a door?
He sighs and then closes the door behind him. Says, you are gonna pay for this. And Wayward shrugs and goes, I didn't even let them in here. They came in themselves. And Avocado Squashadoo takes his face off.
Aww.
Like a mask.
Put that thing back on.
Come on.
He looks up at you, and he is that same void person. No color, no light, no expression, no features. But he is pale white. As bright as the day is light. As bright as the day is light. As opposed to Wayward, who is as dark as the day is night. I don't know if that's how that goes, but that's what I'm gonna say now. Except for the pink robe. And Avocado Squashadoo is like, hi, I guess I should introduce myself. Since I guess we're why do those guys have guns?
Well, they're trying to kill John.
Calzone is like, get them both! Get them! And Myrcene goes, I'm pretty sure the instructions only said we had to get the one.
Yeah, but which one? Actually,
Ronnie
not the point. Neither.
Actually, that's kind of a good point, though. Like, if you don't know which one, like, can you live with it being the wrong one? Like, would you live with that on your conscience?
Ronnie looks at Myrcene, who looks at Ronnie, and at the same time, they both lower their guns. And Calzone starts freaking the fuck out. Can you roll, or can you make a strength contest for me, Max?
With pleasure.
Braisley.
Okay, I got a regular success.
Somehow I lost my pretzel, so I have to find another one.
I think you can just take that as a failure.
Dropped them all on the floor.
Oh, I guess I did probably drop it on the floor. Yeah, it's over there. I'm not bending over. All right, I got a 7.
That's probably not great.
No. So Calzone stomps hard on your foot, and reflexively, you loosen your grip enough for her to elbow her way out and point her gun at you. She takes a few steps backwards, waves her gun across the room, panning all of you. And Avocado Squashadoo sort of reflexively steps in front of Wayward, who immediately tries to shove himself behind the door. It's not working. He can't get the door open. And Avocado says, Now, see here. This is really uncalled for. Violence is almost never the answer. And Calzone says, I don't care. I don't care who any of you are. I don't care if I have to kill all of you. I'm gonna finish this job and then I'm gonna be done. I wanna be free. She points the gun at the two of them, Avocado and Wayward, and says, which one of you is Wayward?
Who do you work for again?
Who's Team 1?
I don't know. I never met them. I don't know. I don't even care. I can just shoot both of them, and it's gonna be so easy.
Wait, hang on a second. Hang on. Just stop
yeah,
for
she doesn't do that. She tries to shoot, and that's really good. Fuck. I really wanted her to fail. All right, she shoots. Fuck.
But unfortunately, she scores.
Right back on the floor. All right, she shoots, and she catches Avocado Squashadoo right into the human shoulder as he only took off his little face mask. And he screams and leans over and clutches himself, and Wayward starts like jumping into place, and he's like, "Oh my god, Guideward, Guideward, Guideward!" Well, what do we do? And a Guideward apparently turns and says, "I don't know. I only know to find you, you stupid idiot!" And the two of them are just like, kind of not doing anything.
Are there?
Yeah.
Are there other doors in here? Like the door that we came in from, is that still present?
Yep, that's still there. There's no other doors aside from that door, aside from the red door that Avocado walked in.
How close or far would you say our very aggressive, malicious friend is from them?
From them,
from the door we came in from.
Unfortunately, she's actually the furthest away from it. When you walked in, they were behind you and you were in front. But they pushed past you guys to stand in front of you, closest to Johnjohnjohnjohn, who then hid himself behind a dresser.
Okay.
So it does. I'm gonna say now's the time to have any kind of reaction. It's always weird having like combat scenes outside of combat, but Ronnie and Myrcene appear to be frozen. Avocado is bleeding, but not really doing anything else. And Wayward is just freaking the fuck out. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, Kevin's like, this doesn't really seem like my problem, honestly.
Kevin!
What?
Kevin, if
What?
that guy dies, how are we going to get out of here?
Doesn't really seem like he knows how to get out of here in the first place.
Kevin!
I'm just saying. They kind of seem pretty useless.
I'm writing a note to Professor Spooksy that you were not very cooperative on this here expedition.
I swear to God, if you ruin my academic career, I will cry.
All right, fuck this. I'm gonna tackle Calzone. I'm not holding back this time. This is
Okay.
This is war.
I'll join in.
Great. She's gonna try to shoot you.
Oh my god, she's lost the fucking plot.
I'm gonna.
What are we making here? Like a fighting brawl or?
Yeah. If you're looking to tackle her, I would roll fighting brawl.
Yeah.
I'll roll a d20.
What? Not how that works.
That sounds right. Just divide it by 2.
No. Do not divide it by 2. Okay. Can I push my roll back?
Sure, but how bad did you do the first time?
Just a failure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can push your roll, but if you do, something bad will happen. Or if you fail again.
I know how that works.
I got a hard success.
I just passed.
Excellent. So you both make a lunge for Calzone at the same time, and she smiles widely and points the gun sort of in your direction, Braisley, and pulls the trigger. Point blank. Nothing happens, and you both get her at the exact same time. Braisley, you sort of land on top, crushing Briar and Calzone a little bit. Briar, you're fine, but you hear and feel something crack underneath you, and Calzone stops moving.
Braisley?
Yeah.
Girl, I think we might have killed her.
No, that was only like 25% of my strength, so there's definitely no way, and I pull back.
Yeah, she's dead. Her neck is bent at a weird angle.
Oh my god.
We've seen him run and go,
what the fuck?
At the same time, oh my god, Calzone!
Oh my god.
And run over, drop to their knees. Ronnie's like, Myrcene, do you know CPR? How can run? And Wayward and Avocado Squashadoo are like staring at this, both of them with their hands to where their mouths might be, like, oh my.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you, don't just leave it alone. You fucking killed her.
I hold up my
Girl,
hands.
I think this might be negative points against our grade.
Yeah, now I'm gonna write to the professor.
I
Now you guys, yeah, fucking asshole.
I thought she was stronger.
Kevin, if you tell the professor and it messes with my grade and my
Yeah.
academic career,
Yeah.
not only will I cry, but I will also tackle and crush your neck.
I'm like a walking beefcake. I don't really know. Like,
I'll do it with Braceley.
Braceley, I am a little scared of. I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking brutal.
Oh
I'm
my
actually
god.
scared of you now.
Oh my god. Everything.
Kevin's actively looking for a door.
You could go out the way you came. The Avocado Squashadoo and Wayward are like sidestepping all of this. Avocado's like, wow, this is the worst game of hide and seek you have ever invited me to. I need medical attention. How the hell am I going to get medical attention like this? And Wayward says, I don't know. Go see Fate. I don't know.
Oh my god.
You could put your face back on first and then just go to like a normal hospital.
Avocado's like, do you think that would work? Do you think they would notice? I'm like, I'm not human anymore. And Wayward goes, shut the fuck up!
Oh, obviously you're not human. That's
I think we
Right.
could gather
We
that
could-
by like the
we
way
f-
that you took your face off and also
oh,
That's correct.
maybe
And we've never
Calzone has a
human.
fake face too. Hang on, guys.
Myrcene
No.
is crying, and Ronnie like literally puts her body over Calzone, and she goes, I understand this is a uncomfortable situation, but I can't let you rip Calzone's face off. Please just leave us alone.
How do you do this for a living?
We don't. This isn't a living. We can't escape it.
who were you working for?
This game, this horrible game, the reflection game. They look at each other. We got chased out of our homes, our jobs. A horrible little man in a suit. He just kept showing up, kept offering us things, and then threatening us until we said yes. You only have to do 3 rounds. This was our last one. And Calzone, they both look down at their dead friend, and they're like, she kind of sucked, but she got us through everything.
Yeah, by being a psychopath.
Did you guys like shoot other people because she was like, oh my god, we have to?
Myrcene kind of like ducks her head a little bit and said, yeah.
Yeah, how much blood is on your hands, Team Maidenmallow?
Ronnie just starts crying into her hands.
Uh-huh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I think that I'm gonna have to dock points off of your score instead.
Myrcene looks at her and just says, at least you know what it's like to be a murderer now too.
Unfamiliar.
What?
Doing something on accident and doing something on purpose are different.
Yeah,
What did you think was gonna happen when you tackled
When
her?
we
You're
both
built like a
tackled
semi.
her?
You're built like a semi truck.
Yeah, and I'm built like a toothpick. What the heck?
okay, listen, guys. Listen. We all said some things, especially Kevin, that we're not super proud of.
Fuck you! He's like across the room. He's like walking towards the door.
I think I know a really good way that we can resolve this peacefully. I'm gonna airdrop you all tickets to see me in Cats 3. It's
Wayward is next to you and he's holding a brand new Blola Model 8. And he's like, I loved Cats. You're in Cats?
I'm in Cats 3. I'm Boop Schmingle.
You're Boop Schmingle! I may or may not have tried out for Boop Schmingle once.
I'm Blair dropping you front row seats right now, Mr. Wayward.
He looks so excited, and Avocado Squashadoo with his face back on, in a sheet of pain and like dripping sweat. It's like, you can't go to that.
And one for you, Mr. Found Word, Squidward Man.
It's guide word.
Yep. And one for Myrcene, and one for Calzone. Oh, not for Calzone. One for Ronnie.
Myrcene is like pulling the gun out of Calzone's hands. Ronnie is just staring off into space, like, what do we do now? And Myrcene says, brings her gun up. I don't know, I guess we have to finish the job. That guy's Wayward, right? We just heard her say it. And puts the gun back at Wayward.
Hey, come
Wait
on
a
now.
second.
What, so you're gonna actively ruin your own chance of seeing Briar in Cats 3? I'm Briar. That's Braisley. Sorry, I've had a long day.
No, it's okay. Yeah. And then she pulls the trigger.
Fucking damn it.
And as she pulls the trigger, can I attempt to push the gun, like, in a different direction?
You can probably push Wayward. You're standing closer to him than you are to Ronnie. Or Myrcene,
I'm doing
whoever's
it.
shooting.
I'm saving him.
Don't get shot.
I might get shot.
I got a regular success.
What would that be? Like a dodge? Or because it's not really me dodging.
No,
Strength.
Dexterity? I don't know, you're trying to be accurate in like to your timing.
I think Dex would be fair.
We'll do Dex. Wow. Oh my god. I just hit hard success.
Excellent. Okay. You just managed to push Wayward and he falls over dramatically, landing on Avocado Squashadoo, who looks extra upset about it. But you do push both of them and yourself out of the way, so the bullet just harmlessly flies to the back of the room. And Myrcene just lowers her arm and she goes, I can't do this. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this. I don't care. Let's just give up. Okay, you guys win. Let's just leave. Please, human man, not human man, void guy, please just let us leave. And Ronnie says, are you really just gonna give up like that? We're here. Calzone is dead. We're gonna have to do this another time without Zoni. And Myrcene says, do you really want to try and fight all of these people? And that guy? I have no more bullets left. That was my last one. And Ronnie says, okay, fine.
Do you think any of us were planning on killing you?
I honestly don't know.
No, we're
literally don't have a weapon.
We're literally college kids. Look at Kevin. Look at him. Look at his handsome little face. Look at Kevin.
Kevin's waiting by the door.
Kevin, the door is openable.
Oh, Kevin opens the door.
Excellent. Kevin, you open the door, and instead of seeing another room or even like a hallway or a void, you're looking at one big googly eye. Found you. And I need you to roll dodge as a hand shoots through the gap.
Man, I was trying to do the right thing here. I didn't murder anybody, and I'm gonna get smacked for it. This is bullshit. I don't want to play this anymore.
Where it's like throwing a fucking tantrum. He's like, why do you guys keep bringing everyone to my room?
Well, let me pull up Kevin's character sheet. I forgot that I had that. Sorry, guys. Minor delay.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry. You said, Dex?
Yes.
Sickening. We love that. That is a hard success.
Excellent. You just managed to sidestep as a little green arm covered in googly eyes, dripping wet, shoots past you, and it continues on until it hits the back of the room and falls limply, noodle-like to the floor. It starts to writhe and wriggle as dozens more little arms start shooting out, and its little horrible fingers start like walking across the floor as if searching for something. A couple more hands start sort of shooting into the room, and I'm gonna have all of us roll for combat as this big ol' frog is making its entrance.
Ew.
I was hoping something like this would happen when he opened the door.
Were you?
Yeah, I was like, please, God, please, just. I want something I want something to try to kill Kevin.
Please, I want Kevin to die. Minutes later,
would be really funny.
Kevin's just like,
I'm
the only survivor.
I got a hard success.
Okay.
It's just a dex for our that, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I just got a. Hold on. Sorry.
I got a regular success.
I've got the dice roller and the character sheet pulled up in two different windows. Okay. Yeah. That's a regular success.
Regular.
What's your dex score?
Mine?
Kevin. Did we all get regular success?
I got hard success.
Okay, so then it's me and Kevin at regular success. What's your dex?
70.
Oh, yours is better than mine. I'm 65.
Kevin, he's basically an athlete, but,
It's like basically a pro athlete.
I don't know if I told you guys, but his strength is 95.
It's 95?
Jesus.
That's the highest you can go, right?
About, yeah, for starting off in Pulp Cthulhu, yeah.
Yeah, because he's shredded.
All right, here we go. So first up is actually Wayward. Wayward materializes next to the door and is going to attempt to shut it and just cut this thing's arms off if he has to. Wayward,
So good at doing things.
he got 100.
He's so good at doing things.
He goes to shut the door, and a series of hands pushes through and actually slams him so hard behind the door, he lets out like a groan and just kind of crumples to the floor. Guideward looks over and he goes, "This is the worst." And now it's the spies. I'm sorry. I guess I should say it. I Spy Frog's turn.
Bum, bum,
I-
bum.
I was gonna have that come out later, and I was reading it off my sheet. So I Spy Frog pushes half of his head through the door. Going off of what Calzone told you earlier, this is an absolutely massive guy in a frog costume. You can see that, part of what you thought at one point may have been a human face is still a little bit visible. You have this horrible pulled yellow eye. There's no white left to it. It's just all yellow, a yellow pupil, yellow whites. And he's just crying over and over, tears pouring down his eyes, just dampening his dripping suit as more and more of these little googly eyes keep opening up all over his body, growing arms and shooting off in all directions. He screams, "I'm gonna send you home! Don't worry! I found you!" And he's gonna try and crush Briar.
Oh man. I'm dodging.
Alright. Ooh. How does a 98 hit?
I mean, probably not. Well, I rolled a 91, so...
Oh. Max, what happens when both people fail?
Well,
But one's a fumble.
Yeah, so that person who rolled the fumble is still going to get something nasty coming to them. The fail's just not going to do anything.
Great. All right. So, Briar, a bunch of arms come shooting at you, and they do smash into the bed. And smashing the bed sends a bunch of fun little wood splinters, the size of bedposts, into this outstretched hand. And I Spy Frog screams. Doesn't really do much else besides writhe around in the doorway. Takes 6 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
All right, Bracely, it's your turn.
Okay, I just want to turn towards Ronnie and real quick say, "Are you sure that's not the thing you were sent here to kill?"
Ronnie looks at you and says, I don't think so.
You think you're sent here to kill the gay theater guy and not the evil frog creature?
Ronnie's like, Calzone was certain. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like it's fine. It's fine. And I want to try and I'm just gonna throw my entire weight into this thing.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll strength or fighting?
I think fighting.
Okay, no problem. Hard success.
It's not gonna even try to dodge you. It's just gonna try and smack you. It did not work. God, this guy sucks. Okay, you throw your full weight into him. It and him squelches around you. You almost sort of press into the suit. You can almost feel the thing underneath the layer of foam. But you do so at such force that you actually shove him backward into whatever room he was in. And a lot of the arms kind of come flying back in there with you, smacking him in the face. How much damage do you really do with Fighting Brawl?
That's 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I Spy Frog looks miserable. And he just says, I'm trying to help you. You shouldn't be here, there, or near. Anywhere. Please.
Ew.
Briar, it's your turn.
He's like through the door now.
Yeah, there's still little bits. There's still like pieces of his arm in this room, but for the most part, he seems to be through the doorway.
With
which,
me.
for the record, with Braisley, yes.
Okay.
The room isn't like any of the other rooms you've seen so far. This appears to be a long, white, completely empty chamber.
What the hell? Where the fuck is that?
Wayward glances in there and says, "Oh, that's the frog's room." Yeah, I banished him in there, and then I took away all the doors. I think that's why he doesn't like me very much.
Girl, I wouldn't like you either if you put me in the frog room and then took all the doors away.
It's not my fault that he got mad at me for what I'm doing, okay? And the frog in the other room screams and said, "You're supposed to be doing your job, but you've defected, so you have to die again." And Wayward kind of gestures to the door and is like, see? And I'm dramatic? I'm the crazy one? Just because I didn't want to do this job that I didn't ask for?
Briar, help!
Guys, hold on a second. Googly Eye Frog, can I talk to my friend for a second?
Briar!
Googly Eye Frog leans over and says, "Absolutely not. Munch,
But it's
munch,
a
munch,
team.
munch, munch, munch."
Hey, it's a team meeting. Come on.
Briar!
Is Calzone's gun that's definitely empty, but the frog doesn't know that, probably near me?
Yeah, it's actually on the floor near you.
I'll take that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point it at the frog and I'm be like, "Listen here, you need to let me talk to my friend for a second, and then we can get back to our fight. Pinky promise."
Roll intimidation.
Did I put anything into intimidation? Let's find out. Oh, hell yeah, I did.
It's a hard success.
Alright, the frog pauses, looks at his own grievous injuries, and down at Wayward, who's just like kind of stomping his little foot, and Guideward, who's laying on the floor bleeding out. He goes, 1, 2, 3,
Braisley, come here!
7,
I run in.
8.
I'm closing this door if I'm
Yeah, I
allowed
was
to do
gonna
that
say,
in
should
this
we
turn.
just close this?
Yeah, you close the door right as you hear him go, 10. But the door slams shut, and Wayward goes, "Thank God." Hold on a second. And he does a little like weird shuffling dance and then claps his hand and says, "All right, I don't know where that guy went."
Isn't that your job?
It sure is.
Well, then there you go. I don't know why he would be so mad, because you're literally working.
Well, he
I don't know,
shuffles
I
again.
just saw you working, so...
Guideward sits up. He goes, No. Listen, the frog is right, Wayward. I know you know he's right. He's definitely going about this the wrong way, and I think he's been killing humans, but you can't hide in here forever. Wayward crosses his arms, looks away. He says, "Actually, I can, because only one person can find me. And you wouldn't turn on me, would you, Guideward? Would you?" Guideward runs a hand along his face and says, "Look, I've covered for you for the last 4 years. I've been working in town hall. I've been directing people away from here, except for students. Because I thought you just, spoke them a little bit, not trap them in here through time and space." Wayward kind of does, laughs a little bit and says, "Yeah, I thought the time and space thing was a nice touch. But they're all perfectly safe as long as they stay away from the rust beavers and the caterpillar."
What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the rust beavers, those little like horrible. I think they got out from limbo. Anyway, they just eat dead bodies. It's fine, and also living people if they encounter them, but mostly dead bodies.
Hey, listen.
How do you think the dead bodies get in there? What the heck?
Wait, guys. Kevin has something really important to say. Go get him, Kevin.
Thanks, Braisley. Listen, sorry about earlier, but can we go the fuck home now?
Guideward says, Yes. Check. Stands up. God, check this out. And he pulls out a piece of chalk and he just draws a hole in the floor. And staring down into it is, you're basically looking from the ceiling of what looks to be the town hall. The bottom of the town hall is below you. If you drop, it's probably like a good 5 or 6 feet drop. Totally manageable. And he goes, by all means, please, file out here. My break ended 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's a good thing you can call out now because you have to go to the hospital. I'll take you.
No, you don't get to. I'm taking him.
He literally gave me his number.
He didn't mean it, did you?
He literally gave it to me.
He blinks at you and he goes, I gave you a creepy note to try and deter you from going into the building.
Yeah, and it's a good number. It's the number 1.
It was an eyeball.
Or,
Yeah. And in Roman numerals, I is 1.
He looks like he's calculating math. Really hard. Kevin, what were you gonna say?
I want to go the fuck home, please. He's gonna. Oh, go ahead, Beth.
I was gonna say the portal is open in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna really quickly walk over to the 2 live and the 1 dead musketeers, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, listen, I'm really sorry about that. Do you guys want help getting Calzo back?"
They kind of look at each other. And then Myrcene bends over and just unclips a little necklace off Calzone and tucks it into her pocket and says, honestly, there's nowhere to come back to for her. Frankly, I don't really want to try and bury her and get possibly suspected of her murder. So
Fair.
Ronnie does a little religious motion and says, fuck, rest in peace, bitch. Damn.
Damn, and he also does the little cross thing. Rest in peace, bitch. And yeah, Kevin's gonna just kind of nod at them and be like, all right, peace out, bitches. And he's gonna jump through the portal.
Yeah, Ronnie and Myrcene actually follow really quickly behind you. They don't look at any of the other people in this room.
Kevin also did not look at anybody. He just kind of was like, all right, bye.
All right.
Yeah, they follow you out.
Mr. Wards, just remember you got tickets, and you got my number, so feel free to text me or something. And
Wayward's like, I will be at that premiere, and Guideward says, you will not.
all right, bye, Squidward. And I sorry. Can I do a superhero landing on the other side?
Roll dexterity.
That is a regular success.
Excellent. You land like a 10-ton of bricks as you shake everything around you, but you're so cool that the actual resounding thud gets everyone who's in this building's attention on you as you stand there like Superman after you fell out of the ceiling. There's just a couple people just kind of one guy starts clapping.
Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, come Boop Springle, Cats 3, everyone. They always land on their feet.
Someone goes, yeah, Boop.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, I turn to Briar and Kevin. I say, you guys want to get some diner food?
Did Briar exit or is Briar still in the room?
No, I exit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you all exit together. Wayward peers down the hole and says, bye guys, and the hole just disappears.
Yeah.
That fucking sucked.
I'm starving.
Dude, you fucking killed somebody.
Don't say that.
Self-defense.
No.
That was.
Oh my god.
Briar, tell him that was clearly self-defense.
Yeah,
Briar.
At first it was, yeah, but oh my god, yeah, let's go get some fucking Salisbury steaks or something from the diner.
Did my horribly injured new future boyfriend come back with us?
Yeah, he's behind the desk again. He's got his arm in a sling, and he has an actual blood transfusion IV going on behind him. But he is helping somebody process a parking ticket.
How did he get that fast?
You can ask him.
I'm good.
He just waves and he says, "See you folks later. Hopefully, maybe."
No.
I'm not
Can
coming
I
to your
get your
play.
number?
Hopefully.
half-heartedly winks at you guys.
Can I get your number?
I don't have a number, and he leans across the table. He's like, I'm literally not a human anymore. I can't date you.
Okay, well, I don't see what the issue is.
I'm not gonna. Well, I guess he reaches under a table and he pulls out a scrap of paper and he scribbles on it. He hands it to you, and then he hands one to you as well, Braisley. And he says, "I really don't want to fight about this. Here's my number."
Yay!
Yay!
The number said 7.5.
All right, bye, Squidward.
He just goes back to processing this parking, and that, oh god, is the end of this fucked up weird ass adventure.
How'd we do, Beth? I think we killed it. Ba-dum-bum.
You did kill it.
You killed Calzone. Honestly, I thought there was going to be any interest in Wayward and Guideward. So I had like a lot of background and backstory for them that completely would like glossed over. That was basically it. I was like, I have a way out. I have an antagonist that they can literally only beat one way. I guess two ways. You could either beat him to death or you could just lock him out again.
Okay, well, you know,
you almost did beat him. You almost did beat him to death. He had 5 points of health left.
Jeez.
Damn. Well, it wasn't about beating him to death. It was really about saving the lives of our friends.
I also had like a reason for him to be there, but no one asked about that either.
Well, Listen. Go ahead.
Not a team, so.
I was just gonna say I was very interested in I Spy Frog and Squidward and Squidward 2, but Kevin in character was like, I'm going the fuck home now. Like, this is ridiculous.
Oh no, that's super fair. I wasn't gonna have. I originally was not gonna have Calzone die there. Like I thought if anywhere, it was gonna be probably in the I Spy Frog fight. But she rolled really badly to shoot you guys point blank, so I decided she was out of bullets. And then I wanted to roll to see just generally how well she would take getting tackled. And I got a 99, so I was like, I think she died.
She got like cut in half basically.
All right.
It was like if it was one person, that might have just been like a severe back injury, but it was like Braisley and also Briar. Not that Briar's massive, because Braisley's got that, but I was like, you've got the accuracy of like, Briar coming in on one way, and then the enormity of Braisley on top of that. And I was like, that would be super easy to just, break your entire neck when you're like 5'1".
Here's my pitch. All right, we got a few minutes here, Beth, and actually this goes for the rest of us too, because I am genuinely very interested in the lore. I didn't think that was an appropriate place to cover it.
That's fair. After the murder, I was like, I actually probably wrap this up.
But I would not say no. If my dear friends are on board, I would not say no to a follow-up, like an epilogue adventure.
I'd be down to play Kevin again. It's super fun. He's different from what I usually play.
I told Max about this when I was originally coming up with concepts. I gave you guys like a few options of buildings you could pick. Each building in town had like a different story associated with it. So I could very easily run another game with these guys here in Salem. We could go somewhere else. You guys technically didn't kill I Spy Frog, so maybe you just made a mortal enemy.
Well, I think there'd be... No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Frog says, these are my fucking enemies forever, and I have to kill them. And we're like, can you go away? We have to go to school.
Well, see, my favorite thing about I Spy Frog, and something that we didn't cover, is just that, how like every frog has like a theme and a thing? I don't think this will get brought up again. Obviously I Spy's Frogs is being able to find people. Like, find anyone, find anything in the world. But he was going after Wayward, whose entire thing is just about being lost.
Yeah.
And so he was just fucking insane.
Well, I would love just to get, like, at least an epilogue. I'm honestly, I would do a whole other adventure with these guys, but I would love to do an epilogue of this particular story where we can get some way lore.
Okay, I have, and I mean this, like 3 pages of fucking lore about these two.
It's a date.
It's perfect, because you guys have their number already, so we could just be like, hey.
Yeah, who can call 7.5 the fastest? But also...
I'm bringing him a phone to the town hall. It's just going to be a flip phone, but I'm going to bring him one.
I was going to say, Wayward also has the invitation, front row seats to your play, so... Honestly, that is something else we could explore.
It would be a miracle if he makes it.
He's there with Guideward, and just like Wayward's ecstatic, and Guideward's like shaking his human face.
I hope Mercine and Ronnie take the invitation.
Honestly, we'll think about it. I'm gonna process how traumatized they are.
Having lost a round.
Legitimately, I had to weigh between like how badly they wanted to be done with this adventure versus how murdery they felt, or like the lack thereof. Because I was like, oh no, I gave neither of these guys the ability to like defend themselves. Fuck, this is really easy. Oh no.
Real quick, I know you have to go, Beth. I just got one question.
Yeah.
Was Wayward the real target?
Yes.
Ah, fucking Brad. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Fucking Brad.
Well, I mean, okay, so
This
this doesn't have to make it onto the recording. You
Nah,
can
it
cut this
does.
bit. No, because I don't know if this is gonna be like big spoilers or anything for the show. But I thought that the original idea was to have like Brad didn't pick these people. It was like directed by the directive, which I assume was the Harvester entity, taking out like key protectors. Like the way that Oily Greg was both on one hand kind of an antagonist and on the other hand not, because he's just genuinely trying to protect that town. That was my thought with this is not that Wayward is actively protecting anybody right now, but that his existence is kind of a requirement for whatever protective forces are at work currently keeping the Harvester out, rather than I Spy Frog, who was actually there, actually being evil, and what you'd expect to need to be killed is not usually how Caldera works, was my processing.
You're 100% right, but also fuck Brad.
Yeah, fuck Brad. Fuck Brad forever. I'm glad I got to
Brad's
reference
fault.
him as having ruined Ronnie and Mercian's life at the literally every fucking stage of it.
Yeah, that was phenomenal.